Well, hello again. First of all, wish you all a happy new year and you've had everything off Santa. I've just clicked on this morning and one of the things is that we've had a new update on Railmaster. This is the new update or release for end December. What we got there is bug fixing, new Hornby release 2019 Hornby trains, added decoders. That is not right. I'll tell you for why, because I do this every time when I check these different things that they do, just to make sure everything's going. As you know, you've seen my Maud, you've seen my Peckett and my Lord Nelson, which you've seen on previous videos I've had for quite a while. If you code them in Railmaster, they don't exist. But if you go to the Railmaster file, go to locos, here, they do exist here in the pictures. And that is the only way you can actually do it, is put it in by picture. Which, to me, is crazy. They say here that they've updated the trains. I've had these for quite a while and those trains don't even come up, not even with the functions. So Hornby, do something about it please. I've had one or two people who actually told me about this, so it does cause problems. Right, I've been trying to do an experiment but it doesn't work, but I'll show you. One thing is, one part of the experiment was one of these, which is the TrainTech PC2. These are the latest type. I've got some which sit under the track, which are the originals. Now, as you know, with the Hornby one, is you put this on a program track and press 1 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4. These type, first of all, is the powered straight from the track, so you don't have to put them on a program track. But also, what you get here is you've got a little learner button. So what you actually do is you actually press the learner button like that and it all starts flashing. You go onto your Railmaster and to pick out which loco it is. In actual fact, what points it to say, what it does, I've done this. So now I actually do this. So the points change. But also, if you notice on here, is when I click it, you'll see which one it actually operates. Another thing with these new ones, I don't have to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can have these anything I want. By pressing this button twice and then pressing again, what it does, it lights each one of these up and then you code it to what you want. So I actually have 1, I can have 8, 20, 50, I can have whatever I want out of this. These are brilliant, these are. I've got 2 that sit under there, there's 2 sit under here, there's 1 now sits under here, but these that have been under here have been here 7 years and never had a problem with them in any way, shape or form. And also I've got some smaller ones which do the shunting lights over there as well. So they are very, very good. Now then, one thing that's happened with this upgrade, which is now 7.2, is it kept switching my control route. So I think I know what that is. And what it actually is, if this is, because upstairs here I've got an Elite and downstairs I've got an E-Link. Now this automatically set it back to an E-Link. So what you've got to do is to go into there, go to the cog, click that, and then down here, well on mine down here, is I've got alternative comms there, and the other one is check controller. If it's an E-Link, that is 1. If it's a Elite, same as I've got, you put in the zeros. Click that, and then you've got to turn Railmaster off, turn it back on, and it resets it for you. Also, what I have a problem with this, I've had this from even my original computer. When it flashed up there's a new update, this one up here will not update it. So what you've got to do, you can go through it and say, oh, it's failed. But if you go to your Railmaster file again, the one downstairs works automatically. I have no problem, but this one always have a headache. So this is where I have to do it. Go to the Railmaster file, and what I have to do then is to go down, right down to setup, and I go through the setup through the wizard, and it brings it back in. But it always does it on this one down here, I should say up here. It's a bit of a problem to me, but I know how to do it and it works perfectly. So one of those things I was going to work with this was, what I'm trying to do was to, not so much these, but it's the pulse that I want off these to do a relay. And then what I was going to do is, what we want is, it's a chap in Melbourne I'm working with, sorry, in Melbourne, in Brisbane, is turning lights on and off. Now what I wanted to do with this is to, the setup points over there is when I flick them for this track, which is getting into the sidings, it brings my yard lights on. Flick them back and they turn them off. Or just use them for putting my street lights on, other than having to switch them on down here, which I do. We've tried it with a Railmaster GM 500D, and yes, I put this in as it was, but the pulse worked, but the switching in the unit hasn't worked. I've tried everything I can think of to get it work, and it won't work. So it's back to the drawing board for that. But also, is what you can do, let's do it this way, is this little trick. We do let's move this over here a minute. We use the class 15 here. Now this is a bit of a fiddle. So what we've got now is we put the lights on and we've got the train running. And here is the train running. What you can do is, if you've got trains with sounds on, which is similar to this, which is my class 20, I can do this. And it just sounds as if it's that train that's running around. Bit of a fiddle, but it does work. See, it just sounds as if it's a train running around. I'll stop it around here, we don't want that on again. So, those are some little tricks, but as I say, with this new update, what they say is that the new trains have been put in from 2019. I've got proof that those three there are not in the system. So I say, I'll just show you, for instance, just to be on the, show you on the side. We'll go back to my original one, which was my first, one of the first ones I had out of the three, which is this one. And this one is, get his code up in a second. This always takes the time, this bit does. This is like waiting for next Christmas, this is, to get this done, this. There we go. Right, so what I'll do is here, I'll put this in as 65, we say, right? You go to here, which you normally do, and in here we'll put in, which this one is R3600. So it's R36, come on, R3600. And you'll see, when it attempts to look for it, it doesn't exist. My other one, my Nelson, which is the one before this one, which is 3603, which is 3603. So if I actually go 3603, and it doesn't exist. But if you go into the picture files, it does exist. So how the hell they've actually said that they've put in the 2019 locos, they haven't done it. There might be some there, but the ones that I've got won't do it. And I've had this problem with quite a few of them. So basically what I've had to do with my, where is it, at the top somewhere? Like that one there. My class 30 there. I've had to manually put in all these. And that's the only way I can actually get it to work. So, if anybody's got any problems anytime, please give me a call. I'm on 01782 302194. My email address there is on the YouTubes. Please contact me. I'm always available for the slightest thing to do with Railmaster. Some things which not really related to the Railmaster system itself I have been working on, but anyway, please subscribe and I will see you again soon. Bye.